Serena, how are you always so happy and excited? No one's above the program. No one's above blocking. No one's above cutting off. Y'all are holding yourself back. When I was younger, I would literally cut people off the moment they did something that offended me. I wouldn't tell them anything about it. I wouldn't talk about it. I would just cut them off and I'll disappear. You have to prioritize your happiness. If you don't prioritize your happiness, people are going to prioritize their happiness and put you down in every opportunity given. When I first got into college, the first thing I said to myself was I was going to change the way I approached situations. I was going to confront people. I was going to talk about things. And I regret every second of that. I regret every second of ever thinking I could change somebody else's opinion about me. That was the first mistake I made when I came to college. Because when I was back in high school, I only had one friend who was actually my friend, who I knew that had common sense. People will flat out expect you to set a boundary that requires only common sense. Oh, well, Serena, you didn't say anything about this. You didn't set this boundary. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. But this is common sense. Are y'all with me? Are we still together right now? Are we still together? Because common sense will tell you that, oh, I'm not supposed to say this in front of this people about this person. I'm not supposed to do this right now. I'm not supposed to say this in front of them. I'm not supposed to embarrass this person like that. This is embarrassing. I wouldn't do. But when you don't have common sense, you do shit. Instead of cutting people off in a way that I would never speak to them ever again, I would see them and I would never speak to them again, I cut people off by removing access. Like, I take back things that I would have confidentially told you about my personal life. Anyway, I'm a private person anyway. I don't tell people things about my life. That's just something. But I will take back the little things that I told you about myself. I would take those things back. I've grown in a way that I no longer take things to heart. I look, you just cut you off. You say something inappropriate about me, I wait for the second attempt, and the second attempt is when I cut you off. I don't cut people off after one mistake anymore. I cut them off after the second, third time they do something, because you can make a mistake once, but you can't make the same mistake twice.
You're showing me.
You know, when you do something the second time, it's not longer a mistake, it's on purpose. So prioritize your happiness. You have to prioritize cutting people off and saying fuck off every given opportunity.